Hi, I'm back. I was just showing a video. I just filmed a video of a haul that I did, and at the end of it I was showing some little goodies that Alette had sent me from the Netherlands. And I had just gotten to this little booklet that she had made and sent, and then I ran out of time. And I want to give this little book justice. So I just want to show this to you real quick before I get into this, my completed Smashbook I want to show. But it's made out of covered cardstock, printed cardstock, and it's got washi tape around the edges. It's folded into a binding here and here, and it's a little flap. How cute! And it has eyelets to put that she put ribbon through and can tie it. The book itself has holes punched in it, and then it has the baker's twine through it to tie it. Some more eyelets here, and that holds it together. There's a little pocket here. She put a note on that for me. Then there's some polka dot paper, and I love that question mark paper clip. Love it. And I just want to say thank you for the things that you sent. I just love getting fun things like that in the mail. It was great, and I really will enjoy these things. There's some yellow paper with washi tape and a punch out. Fold it over it. Some pretty sparkly paper. There's a sticker there. She put in this little paper bag. You can see there's the bottom of it, or the top of it, and there's the bottom. And she folded over the top, and it has this little card, journaling card. She decorated the top of it and then edge punched it. Some more decorative paper. Tickets stapled to the edge. Here's the other half of that bag, and she slit this side of it and put another tag in it. Journaling tag. Some more yellow paper with washi tape and stickers. More decorative paper. And then a rectangular paper clip. So I love this. I love the little goodies, the postcards and the maps and those little tag pads. And I will definitely be using those tags. I want to use this too, but I think I just have to admire it for a while before I start using it because it's so cute. But I do want to put it to use. I think that if you're going to be making things, you should be able to use them. So I will be using it eventually, but I want to admire it for a while first. So thank you so much, Alette. It was very, very nice of you. And I wanted to show this completed Smashbook. I had shown this book after I made it, before I used it. So there's a video of the pages. You can see the video of the book that I made without the pages being all decorated. I bought this at Michael's. They had an end cap of this type of thing, and they were used for some new craft. I don't even know, but I bought one just to see if I liked it, and I do. I love it as a thing for my Smashbook, as a band, but they don't have them anymore. So I would love to find them. Anyway, here's my book. I always, when I buy a new roll of washi tape, I put a strip in the front or back cover of whatever Smashbook I'm using at the time. I guess I need to add the Mickey Mouse washi tape that I just bought yesterday. This is from the Simple Stories little pages that have the holes. They're supposed to go in their binders. And I just bought some on clearance, a couple of packs of the papers that are on clearance, just to use in my Smashbooks. And I was going to write on this page about the time that this book encompasses, and I never did that, but I'll have to go back and do that. Anyway, there's my granddaughter in 6th grade playing soccer, and I made this soccer ball with my Cricut. This is for Our Ladies' Day at church. The program we had, the speaker, the decorations. This is from local magazine called Mountain Home, and it's for the Endless Mountains region of Pennsylvania and the Finger Lakes area of New York. And the little shop that I put my books in to sell advertised in it. She advertises in it now, so I cut that out. And then this restaurant that I've gone to quite a few times over the years. So I put them in there and just wrote about it. This is a program that my library had. I'm sure a lot of libraries around the country had this. It's called What Do You Geek? And I just took this bookmark and wrote on it, what am I passionate about, up at the top. And I'm geeky about a lot of things. So I filled this page right up. I use stickers to spell out I am a paper geek, and organizing, pens, music, creating, and paper. And then I wrote on a couple more stickers, books, paper crafts, and my family. And I put these two stickers on that come with this My Mind's Eye collection that I used to make this book. Create your dreams every day. And then this is most appropriate for a What Do You Geek page. Do more of what makes you happy. This is a day my husband and I went to Cayuga Lake in New York, Ithaca, New York, and had a picnic and went kayaking. I used some stickers right on the pictures. It says grill. It's my husband grilling there. Sorry for the glare. Kayak. I was sitting right in the front of the kayak with the camera. My husband was behind me paddling. And relax, because I have my book. I'm just looking at the water, but I do have my book with me. This page says a few of my favorite things, so I put on, cut out pieces from the Hershey's Crackle wrapper. Couldn't find them for years, and now that we have a new Supercenter Walmart, they have them. And Milano double chocolate cookies. The Spalding Memorial Library in Athens, Pennsylvania, where I used to live when my kids were growing up, and we always went there, and which were still close enough I could still walk there. It would take about a half hour to walk. And then the Sayre Public Library where I live, and that's only 2 blocks away. This is our local Arts Fest, where the kids from the local high schools display their art, and then there's lots of vendors with crafts and all kinds of things, lots of food. They have that every year, and this guy with these metal sculptures was amazing. So I just took his postcard and used that in the book. My grandson spent the night with me. He's 3. And I just took pictures of him grinning at me from his bed, and I put this tab on that says, tag on, do you know how cute you are? My grandkids for Easter. This is another one of those simple stories pages, and it had numbers 1 through 9 or 1 through 10, and I just used stickers to spell out all of the names of people in my family, my immediate family, my husband and me, our kids, their spouses, and their kids. My daughter and her family, my grandkids coloring Easter eggs. This is just a day I wrote about when I gave my notice at work in June. So I was happy about that, so I just made a whole page of that. My grandson was baptized. My granddaughter graduated 6th grade, so we went to her graduation and had a picnic at her house. Here's the program. And then we went for ice cream afterwards. So that was a fun day. This page was just, looked like a notebook paper, and it had this little collage on the paper. I love this paper line, the My Mind's Eye. The sky's the limit. And I cut the word memories out with my Cricut, put washi tape on, and then just wrote about some memories of the past year, trips that we've done, things like that. This is Father's Day. I used this mustache scrap of paper from this paper line, the My Mind's Eye. And these little silhouettes are cut from Stampin' Up, an old Stampin' Up line. My husband opening up the t-shirt that my grandkids bought him. And this is actually the tag off that t-shirt. It says #1 Dad. And it has a mustache, so I had to put it on there. My grandson's birthday. So I use a lot of little tidbits, little cutouts, leftover pieces to decorate my pages with. Family reunion. This was the invitation to the reunion, and I put it in as a pocket, and we went to World's End State Park in Sullivan County, Pennsylvania. So I picked up this pamphlet while we were there and stuck that in there. More pictures from the reunion. This is my granddaughter. I was babysitting her, and we had supper on the front porch, and we're watching the rain, and I just thought that was an adorable picture of her. So even though it's a rainy day, I put on this little card that says, "You are my sunshine." Nobody sees the world quite like you. And then this is a Tim Holtz, no, this is a Tim Holtz stamp. Anyone who says sunshine brings happiness has never danced in the rain. And then these stamps, I cannot remember what brand they are. Then my husband and I went to Niagara Falls for our anniversary in May, so we took a lot of pictures there. Here's the rapids, and of course the falls, and here's one of the boats that you can ride on. People on the boats. And they have a Hershey's Chocolate World store there. And we stayed in Ontario. We stayed on the Canadian side. And it's the only place in Canada where there's a Hershey's Chocolate World. And I asked them for one of these bags they put cookies in. I asked them for a clean one for my scrapbook, so they gave it to me, and I just decorated it with stuff. Tickets from a wax museum we went to, and I used this little bag to put in some of the cards and little pamphlets that you pick up just for the places that we went. We also purchased an adventure pass is what it is. And we got this, we were supposed to wear it around our neck. It had a string attached. And then these pass cards came attached to these things to wear around our neck. So I just cut things apart and glued it in, saved all the receipt for that and my pass. And there's the Whitewater Walk where we got to see those rapids you saw in the pictures. The sky wheel we did, the wax museum that we went to, and sky wheel tickets. So all these goodies I got to save. Let's see, I'll put these in here and these in here. So that made a cute little pocket for my Smashbook. Some more pictures of Niagara Falls. I had pulled out of my binders all these little tags and pieces. I had a pile of them here while I was doing these pages, and I just arranged things and stuck things down till I liked the way it looked. This picture was put on as a pocket, and there's a tag in there that I didn't write anything on yet. And then here's Clifton Hill Street in Ontario, where all of the wax museums and Ripley's Believe It or Not and haunted houses and restaurants and things are. And so that I just put pictures of that in here. This is also put down as a pocket, but this tag got stuck in there. I have to work on, because I actually wrote on that tag. Here is a page that was stitched together. I folded it and stitched it together as a pocket. So I glued on the card for the bed and breakfast that we stayed in. This is a little map where it was a little bus that could take you around. We only took the bus once. We walked everywhere. I was really tired. But I circled places that we had been, so we can get here's the US and here's Canada. Give me an idea of where we were. And inside the pocket, I told you I took a lot of pictures. So these, I just punched holes in them and put them together with brads. These are pictures of us at the falls, admiring the falls. This is actually behind the falls. It's a tour called Behind the Falls. And here's pictures when we were on the boat, about as close as you can get to the falls. And then these are pictures of Clifton Hill area, or just around. This was from the Wax Museum. So, you know, I used up a lot of pages in my scrapbook, my Smashbook for Niagara Falls, and I still had all these pictures, and I filled up my photo album too. But I thought that was a good way to do it, just stash them in the pocket. And then here's one with the rainbow. There's a rainbow at Niagara Falls every day as long as the sun is out because there's so much mist. And a couple more pictures of us at Niagara Falls. We had been to the circus with my grandkids. We took all four of them to the circus up in Binghamton, New York. And so this is the pocket that from Ticketmaster that the tickets came in. I decorated it. Part of this paper from, you know what, I've got to go, and I'm going to finish this in the next video because I'm about out of time. I'll be right back.